All right, you guys, it is Wellness Wednesday. Yesterday was International Day of Yoga. And so today we're sharing more about the physical and mental benefits of this ancient practice. You know, the roots of yoga can be traced to India 5,000 years ago. A regular physical practice can improve strength, balance, and mobility. It can also help with focus, resilience, confidence, and patience. And there are so many ways to practice yoga. And a new concept in Plano has the backing of a retired Mavs player turned yogi.
If you know Eduardo Najera,
everybody knows me as Eddie.
You're used to witnessing his strength, speed, and agility on a basketball court. The 6'8" stud from Mexico spent 12 years in the NBA playing at the highest level with some of the best in the world. But all those years took a toll.
It's definitely a pounding on your body, but it also on your mind. And you were like fearful of letting your teammates down, letting your coaches down, letting your team down, the community, the city, your country.
Over time, Eddie says his body couldn't keep up.
I had swollen knees when I was trying to train, get ready for the season. Then my back hurt, then my hip hurt, then everything started. My body was talking to me like, you got to stop putting me to an extreme, and that's when I made the decision of retirement. And I thought it was gonna be easy, but it wasn't.
Slowing down meant physical stress and mental demands from decades past bubbled to the surface.
Depression, anxiety, anger that I was not performing, that I was not playing basketball anymore. And it was a tornado of emotions within me that I was not aware of. And that's one of the things that brought me to meditation.
Eddie found sanctuary at Alive, a yoga studio in Plano.
You're sort of developing a relationship with your body when you get into yoga.
CEO Brandon Hartzell, also a towering former pro basketball player, credits yoga for smoothing out his rough edges.
Shoulder mobility, posture, core strength, stamina, balance in ways that you don't have. It helps you make that transition out of the competitiveness, yeah.
It's really tough. A lot of athletes don't talk about it.
While transitioning through different seasons of life can often feel like a long bridge to walk, Eddie says thanks to his newfound love for yoga, at least he knows he's not alone.
It brought me to a community. It's hot, I sweat, I'm not pounding on my body. It doesn't hurt when I go in, and when I come out, it feels better.
You think you'll be doing yoga forever?
Cool thing about yoga is that it's a lifestyle. And yes, I've seen myself being 70, 80 years old, still laying on that mat. Even if I can move, I'll be there meditating.
And Eddie told me he felt such seismic shifts from a regular yoga practice that he actually got his teaching certification, which I thought was so cool. A 500-hour at that.
Wow.
Yeah. And by the way, June is Men's Health Month, so I really appreciate him speaking to us on the physical and, importantly, mental health benefits of yoga.
Well, I think you see these professional athletes, by the way, and in basketball as well, you forget that they may be in top physical condition, but they also deal with the same ailments that we all do, the aching back, the knees, the whole 9 yards. So maybe a good reminder to get out there and find some new ways, whatever works for you, to get fit and healthy.
Yes.
And if you're gonna, I feel like too, for guys, especially if you're tall like Mark, extra long yoga mat.
For sure. I know. You should have seen, well, if you saw the picture on my Instagram, it's hilarious. I was like, he's like way up there. It was really funny. But
Hey, maybe you just haven't hit your growth spurt yet.
yeah, waiting for the growth spurt. Story of my life.
All right, let's cover to Marielle right now, who's in for your today. Indoor yoga would be a good thing to do.
Absolutely.